Hello, I'm host Li Shuiqing and Joe Ruila. Who are you having lunch with today? The most talked about lunch lately is probably Warren Buffett's charity lunch. We ordinary folks can't afford over 30 million to dine with the stop god, but we can grasp the essence of these big shots from books and enjoy a feast for the mind. For example, we like to discuss books we've covered before, like Buffett and Soros, Investment Habits, and Buffett and Charlie Munger. And next Monday, we'll hear about a book personally written by the financial titan George Soros titled The Alchemy of Finance. At an Oxford University award ceremony, someone asked Soros how he wanted others to address him. Soros's answer was that he sees himself as a philosopher in finance and philanthropy. That's what he means by philosophical thinking or philosophical concepts. This alchemy of finance we're covering on Monday is the book Soros wrote to spread his philosophical ideas. And this book isn't exactly easy to read, nor is it a technical guide on how to buy and sell stocks, so it might not give immediate short-term results. But it can help you re-understand the entire financial market from a philosophical perspective. This book is now a required reading in many business schools and highly praised by financial experts. How does Soros view market booms and busts? Once he spots an opportunity, how does he act? And once a trade goes wrong, how does Soros handle it? On Monday, we'll listen together. After covering Soros' investment philosophy, on Tuesday, we'll have lunch with an advertising expert, discussing what makes a product go viral and what makes you willingly pay for it. I wonder if you've noticed that every once in a while, something goes viral or floods our social feeds. It might be a cute shaped cup or a certain piece of clothing. The book we're recommending on Tuesday is called The Principles of Hit Products. So, its author, Matthew Wilcox, is a seasoned advertising expert with nearly 30 years of experience in brand strategy. He found that by properly guiding and influencing the brain's decision-making, you can get people to actively purchase, creating hit products. The basic structure of the human brain doesn't change. So the methods and patterns of decision-making won't change either. And on Wednesday, the book we'll cover will further tell us how to achieve unparalleled influence. This book is called Start with Why. The subtitle is The Golden Circle Principle that Steve Jobs used to make Apple a global sensation. Through case studies of companies like Apple, Southwest Airlines, and Disney, this book explains how to win followers through shared values and beliefs. And more importantly, the book also argues that to gain true recognition and following for an idea, relying on quick, clever tricks isn't enough. The products a company sells, the services it offers, and your marketing slogans, the ideas you promote must align with actions and be sincere, or else you'll be abandoned by the public. Later in the week, we'll share stories of other companies and organizations showing how they innovate and make their products the darling of an era. Speaking of Apple, you might not know that the 2007 launch of the first iPhone spawned an industry worth hundreds of billions. That year, an engineer named Garrett Camp discovered a new tech hidden in the iPhone, the built-in accelerometer. Combined with GPS, this tech lets phones lock a car's location and track its speed. So he thought, why not just use the phone to hail a ride? The outcome is well known. Camp and his friend Travis Kalanick founded Uber. The book we're bringing on Thursday is The Upstarts, revealing Uber's internal operations. This book starts from Uber's founding, covering how Kalanick merged phone hailing with sharing concepts, turning the sharing economy into a trendy buzzword. After the sharing economy's ups and downs today, will we have new insights when hearing Uber's story? On Friday, we'll discuss the Nintendo philosophy. I bet many listeners like me grew up playing Nintendo's Famicom and Super Mario. Founded in 1889, Nintendo has weathered many challenges, and its lasting appeal to gamers stems from its unwavering principles. For instance, focusing on creative games that bring joy and modifying them relentlessly to improve, serving players at any cost. And Nintendo also insists on not expanding its business areas, not doing things beyond its capabilities. These principles are easy to say but hard to put into practice. On Friday, we'll listen together to how Nintendo does it. Finally, on Saturday, we bring you Khan Academy for flipped classrooms. This Monday, our launch of the book Reinventing Education for Children sparked a lot of enthusiastic reviews from listeners. How our education system reforms is something everyone cares deeply about. The book on Saturday is about a disruptor in the education industry. Listeners who enjoy online open courses have probably heard of Khan Academy. It's a nonprofit website that provides free, high-quality education to people worldwide through videos. It advocates for targeted remediation of students' knowledge gaps and emphasizes the connections between knowledge points, unifying teaching and learning. Students can control their own learning pace. They can breeze through easy topics based on their situation and revisit difficult ones repeatedly. Then, returning to the role of a learner, they can circle areas they don't understand, ask the teacher, and have the teacher focus on explaining. Khan Academy was founded by Salman Khan, a Bangladeshi American, who was selected by Fortune magazine as one of the world's top 40 under 40, and by Time magazine as one of the 100 most influential people globally. Khan Academy has also received investment from the Gates Foundation. In this book, Salman Khan documents Khan Academy's decade-long development journey and his own educational philosophy. In his eyes, what does the future of education look like? On Saturday, we'll step into Khan Academy together. All right, that wraps up this week's editor's recommendations. We'll see you next week.